Welcome to the Super Facts Show on the Super Facts Network. Featuring St. Laz, who also hosts the popular web series Gem Pop and music journalist Mark Walter Ward. They have discussions about hip-hop, culture, society, philosophy, and everything else. Now available on YouTube and wherever else you get your podcasts.
And doing half the work.
What up, world? Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network. It's your boy Mark Walter Ward. I'm in here with I don't want to say infamous, but the well-known J-Haze. How you doing today, brother?
What's up, my G? What's up with you, my good?
Chilling.
Hell yeah, what's good with you?
Man, mostly me sometimes now. But, before we was talking, man, you was laying down some history. So your first deal was with Amalgam Digital.
Yeah.
And you was messing around with Dipset a little bit. Yeah. And then you chose to go with Glasses Malone.
Yeah.
So can you just combine that in one nice story?
All right, I'll tell you the true story about the whole thing. I sat down, you know what I mean? And I got home. I came home and I started doing the music shit. And I ran to the homie Carlos Acosta, Toga Pone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was the VP of Motown at the time. He invited me to New York. He wanted to do deals with me and all types of stuff. But he invited me to a party where I met Next over at Amalgam Digital. Next heard the music. He's like, yo, this is the best fucking shit I ever heard, like, in a long time. And I was like, word. So we sat down. I did a deal with Next over at Amalgam Digital at the time. Max B was over there. Joe Button was over there. Petey Crack was over there. And it didn't really work out like that. So I ended up getting, my manager at the time was Hovain. And he got me out of the deal with Amalgam Digital. And then
Hovain, that's a big name. Damn, bro, you know everybody.
Yeah, Hovain, he's on, you know, Hovain, yeah. Hovain was on it first. He was like, yo, this nigga's nice. Like, you was fucking with me early. Yeah, we got that deal, and then I started doing my own thing, and I ended up running into Iceman, Omar Sharif, and we just had a bond. Like it was like we just had a bond. I don't even know what it was. Like we could talk and be mad cool. And then he had me run all the Dipset stuff, all the Dipset. It was the UN and Dipset and all that. And he had me like I was running around with them for a while, doing shows with Hell Rel, J.R. Ryder. I was doing shows with all these niggas, and then I was end up doing music with. What happened was, I was going to New York a lot from Pittsburgh and doing a lot of label meetings. And the last label meeting I did was with Kurt Lightburn over at RCA. You know what I'm saying? And they thought I was a fucking R&B artist when I walked in. They were like, oh, you're an R&B artist? Like, nah, fucking R&B artist, nigga. They played my shit. This shit was like, okay, this nigga's dope. I didn't end up doing the deal. I ended up went back to Pittsburgh. And on my way back to Pittsburgh, I happened to be on Twitter, and I seen Glasses Malone was in Pittsburgh, and I happened to know that Glasses Malone was cool with my nigga Wink Loke. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Wink. I just, you know, so I hit Glasses like on Twitter. I was like, yo, where you gonna be at in the Bird? He was like, I'm gonna be at Club Diesel. Da, 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 da. I was like, oh, okay, no, that's on the south side. Boom, I ran over there. Me and my nigga ran over there, and we couldn't find it. We were like, we couldn't find Glasses. We couldn't find it. We ended up drinking. We got drunk or something. Then we walking out the club, and there was a tour bus there. My nigga was like, that's probably the fucking, there was a white dude hanging out the tour bus window and everything. He was like, that's probably the bus Glasses. And I'm like, what? That's not. I'm like, yo, was Glasses in there? And dude was like, what? Who are you? I'm like, nigga, tell him J-Haze is looking for him. Wink Loke's nigga. He was like, hold up. Closed the window. Came back. He's like, he'll be right out. I was like, oh shit. Glasses came out, you know what I mean? He probably called Wink.
Right.
See if it was good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He came out. We chopped it up. I was like, yo, let's do the record. We did the record. We was tight ever since, you know what I mean? And it was this, me and Glasses was just like this ever since, you know what I mean? And I just don't know going with Glasses. I think this is that.
You know, to my shame, you probably the only artist from Pittsburgh I can name. Can you school me a little bit on Pittsburgh rap history?
I'm the only.
Well, I mean, is Mac Miller from Pittsburgh?
Mac Miller's from Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
He is from Pittsburgh, but that's about it.
You know what I mean? R.I.P. But I never was much of a Mac Miller fan.
I knew Mac before he blew up. He used to open up for me. I was a little homie. You know what I mean? He was cool. He was a little cool dude. He was from Squirrel Hill. He was a cool dude.
I slept on him though, because I ain't gonna front. His tiny desk was vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give credit where credit's due.
Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean?
And no one else?
Who's the mad?
Is there anyone coming up other than, you know,
I see
Stoner, Yasmina? Well, I guess she's not from Pittsburgh, but you know.
Nah, she's not from Pittsburgh. But I got my little cousin Indo Rick. He coming out, but I'm not. But other than that, I see the little homie Lil Reese Youngin. I see Lil Reese coming out of the Berg. I see a little homie. You know what I mean?
Is this setup good for y'all to perform and everything? Y'all got venues and all that good stuff?
Oh man, listen, I just did a huge venue. I just did a UFC Fight Pass.
No, I'm talking about in Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh? Oh.
We're gonna get to the UFC.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, there's venues there. It's not really made for hip hop or like urban music and stuff. There's a lot of old things in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? Like old ways. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say Pittsburgh's the most racist city on the East Coast.
Over Boston?
Oh, it's pretty up there. Boston's pretty racist.
Yeah.
Boston's pretty racist, but I don't know. It's pretty close. Pretty close. You know what I mean? So it's close.
Now, without getting too much into your business, I could. It'd be safe to say that you have some understanding of the gang culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think the media, particularly the hip hop media, portrays it right, or do you think they sensationalize it? And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but even almost to the point of putting people in danger. Yeah,
that's the problem with the whole thing. What it is, like, it's too much cat with it. Like, I can look at these little niggas. You're not like that, my nigga. I done met most of these little niggas that are rapping and they talking all this gang shit. My nigga, you're not like that, bro. You know what I mean? You wasn't built like that. You're not built like that, my nigga. Like, and the thing is, bro, it's cool to be soft, bro. If you soft and you grew up a certain way, it's cool to be that. You know what I mean?
That's what we want for our kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want for my kid children. You know what I mean? And that's what I would want for anybody's children. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you glorifying some shit you don't even know nothing about? You know what I mean? Like, people really died over this shit. I got a lot of friends. Most of my friends are dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's terrible. And it's like, I mean, it's crazy. I had friends that weren't even like in the bullshit, but they would just live in the neighborhood in this wrong place, wrong time shit. You know what I mean? You just happen to be outside and they can do a ride by. You know what I mean? Because you outside, like, it happens, bro. Why you glorify this? Is not really you, bro. And it's cool.
But you know, there's mad beauty in life too, because I noticed you said I came home. So that means you came home and you stayed out.
Exactly.
I did the same thing as well.
Exactly.
Would you got any advice for people to, because parole, probation, all that shit's a trap, resistance.
You know what it is? You know what I tell niggas all the time, yo. I was doing bullshit so young. I got tired faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of niggas jumped off the porch late. I was doing bullshit like at 11 years old, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I was out there hustling and doing bullshit at 11. My mom thought I was good as fuck, and I was out there doing bad ass shit. You know what I mean? Right. So I learned I got into trouble so much. By the time it's like the club, I was going to the club so at a young age. By the time I hit 21, I was like, who gives a fuck about the club? I didn't care about the club or the strip club. I was in it when I was 15.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you're
So it was played out already. A lot of shit got played out early. You know what I mean? So.
And then so you go from that to providing the national anthem singer at a UFC Fight Pass event.
Yeah, that part.
And then you perform. What was it like performing in front of an MMA crowd in Orlando, Florida in 2021?
Yo, that shit was nuts, bro. And
how'd they react to the music?
They went off. Yeah. Like, honestly, I was a little, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous at first, but as soon as I was sort of walking into it, I seen the energy from them, and it just boosted my energy all the way up. Like, their energy that I got from the people in Orlando, man, it gave me the energy to deliver a good show. You know what I mean? I really fed off their energy.
Got you.
Because they was really into it.
And you know, I say these Jones to the end because I want the shit to be about y'all, but you done cross paths with mad people. So give me an interesting story about a famous person.
Oh Jesus! I gotta tell on camera. Oh man. Let me see.
I mean, it don't gotta be nothing salacious. You know, it could be like when they talk about Biggie not ever writing down his verse. You know, so I'm sure you've seen.
I seen a lot of stuff like that. You know what's you know what's crazy? A lot of artists do that I see. You know, Glasses was the first person I ever seen do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. First time I ever seen somebody not write a verse.
He got pretty intricate rhyme play too. That's
the first person I ever seen rap without writing. And I was just like, yo, this is crazy. This nigga's not even. This nigga's he heard. Listen, he heard the beat for like 5 seconds. He was like, yo, I like that beat. Got up. Hold on. It killed it. I was like, I sat there and studied it. I was like, this nigga's dope. I was like, this nigga's the truth. It took this nigga seconds.
Have you toured with him?
Yeah, I've toured with Glasses.
And so he does that, remembers the words and all that?
Yeah,
And, man, he like a genius.
Yo, it's good, yo. Like, Glasses is good. People don't even realize how good Glasses is. And people don't even realize how many people Glasses even put on. Low key. Like, they don't even know, like, a lot of these people that people are, like, praising these great artists. Like, they came from Glasses alone. Like, but he's so humble, he ain't gonna tell you. He's not gonna sit there and he's not gonna. I'm saying it right now, because he ain't never gonna say it.
You know, the other junk, the best song I ever heard Lil Wayne and Cameron on together was a Glasses Malone song. Yeah. Man, that's a strong statement, because Suckin' the Knot is that deal.
Oh, yeah, that shit is fire. And, yo, I learned a lot from Glasses, for sure.
But now going forward, you were Empire Records and you got the Showoff Gang. So,
exactly.
So what made you transition from artist to executive, or however you want to phrase it?
Well, to be real, Glasses always let me do my own thing. He always gave me like super freedom. But when Glasses left Cash Money and my album wasn't coming out on the Cash Money, on the Blue Division and Cash Money no more, and Glasses was trying to figure out the situation, I decided I need to figure out my situation. And that's what I did. I started like putting my things together. I started being organized as an artist, but more being like, I've been in the business for enough where I've seen it all. You know what I'm saying? From an artist standpoint. And it's like, okay, I want to control my destination more. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to control the people around me's destination more and not have, so that's what I did. I ended up running into an A&R Empire, and the thing was, I had something to give. You know what I mean? I ran into Bobby. Shout out to Bobby Fisher. I'm like, listen, I met him at a party, and top of the party.
Stay ready, huh?
But like, I'm over here talking to homeboy, and I heard him say, the Empire and all. And I was like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, a lot of cats getting them checks from Empire right now. So yeah, that's a smart move to make.
Exactly. So we chopped it up. He was just like, whatever, nigga, at first. And I was like, yeah, I got this project. He was like, hold on, what? Take my number down right now. Take my number down right now. You got what? What you got? He'll take my number.
That's what's up. And then,
so, you know what I mean? So.
And then let's just finish out. Shout out your socials and what you promoting right now and what you got coming up.
Follow me, the real J-Haze, with an A, not with an E. That's on Twitter, IG, everything's all the same. I got a lot of things coming up. I got Yasmina's albums coming up. I got new Just Rich Gates albums coming up. I got Showoff Stoner albums coming up. I got like 3 J-Haze albums I'm sitting on right now. Like, I'm trying to give y'all a Showoff Gang album too, man. And we got mad shows coming up. It's crazy. Like, we just made history last night on the UFC Fight Pass, and we about to go crazy even more.
What's up, brother? Well, shit, if you come back to Florida, holla at me.
Nigga, I'm gonna come back to Florida, and of course I'm gonna holla at you.
That's it, boy. Thank you for your time, J-Haze, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network, Mark Waldo.
Yo, shout out to my guy. Let's go.
Like mangoes,
I turn this shit off. I hardly ever use this one.
But mangoes like do the best.
It's good though. I add that shit.
The Super Facts Network, home of Jump Pop, STE, and the Super Facts Show, now available on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts from. Come check out St. Laz, G from the Shop, and Mark Waldo Ward.
What up, world? Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network. It's your boy Mark Waldo Ward. We in here with Showoff Stoner. How you doing today, brother?
Shit, chilling. It's been a busy week, busy weekend. You know what I mean? We grind.
Yeah, I got him in between recording. This man just performed at a UFC Fight Pass event.
For sure.
But we was talking earlier, you know, you was talking, you told me that you know, you on Showoff Records, J-Haze label, and you know, you were told it was time for you to step into the spotlight and start releasing your own material. You've always been a team player before. So why do you think that he felt you were ready? And is this an easy transition for you? Do you feel reluctant?
Well, it's not something that really happened overnight. I kind of had like the, you know, the artist vibes already when I was growing up. Like I was in chorus, you know what I mean? I sang a little bit. And I was always kind of into music, and then, you know what I mean, we used to just freestyle when we was younger. But it was like on some fun shit, like, how bad can I roast you? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And we would just sit there and roast each other. And throughout the years, just being in the studio and just critiquing other artists and just helping out, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell I got an ear for music, you know what I mean? I could pick things out and do certain things. And it makes sense.
So did you like helping people write and stuff like that?
I never really helped.
Not ghostwrite, but you know, like concepts or.
More, it'd be more like you know what I mean, executive producing something like, you know what I mean. Someone would be like, well, what do you think about this beat on these? You know what I mean, lyrics. Or like they would have like 3 different beats and be like, yeah, go with this one. You know what I mean, or go this direction.
You ever like sequence albums and stuff?
You know what I mean, low key, you know what I mean?
I feel like that's a lost art. I mean, people don't even really care about albums, but
yeah, just the sound and just curating the whole experience. Like for me, an album is like an experience.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to give you every emotion in that like short period of time to where you're like, I kind of understand it a little bit. You know what I mean?
And you
like
know,
I gave you something.
I was checking you out on Spotify, and they don't always got the things in order right. Is OnlyFans the latest song with you and J-Haze?
For sure, we just released that actually yesterday for the fight.
Oh, I got you.
And the video's out too. We got a video, so you know, we're going up with that one.
And it's OnlyFans, like the website, the girls.
Yeah, it's basically like a song about girls on OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
So, like, I was amazed at some of the, you know, on Facebook, all of a sudden you start seeing chicks that was teaching Sunday school got on OnlyFans and shit.
yeah. I mean, it's a side hustle. I ain't hating on it. You know what I mean? Everybody gotta get their money. You know what I mean? But originally, OnlyFans was like for artists to exclusively put out content for their fans to indulge in, and something like only their fans will see.
Gotcha.
But you know what I mean? With the whole how things are nowadays, you know what I mean? These girls took it over and ran with it, you know what I mean? So now OnlyFans has a different perspective if you look at it, you know?
Man, I be feeling like mad at these shits, like Facebook, Uber, whatever, probably wasn't really what it started. Like that shit turns into something else. As soon as someone realizes, oh, I can do that with that, the original idea go out the window and shit. But you know, I know it's all good, bro. But you know, I noticed you're quite the fashionable young man. What's the deal with this shirt?
Oh shit, this is a shout out to Griselda. You know what I mean? And Fuck Next Weekend, I think it is. Yeah, this is a collab they did, and Reverb Studios kind of, you know what I mean, did it. It's a limited, you know, it's limited shit. You can't even get this shit.
That shit's dope as shit. But I see you found, go ahead, hold them up. I see you found the perfect shoes to match with them, John.
Hell yeah, these are the Miami's Air Max 200s. You know what I mean? It's nothing too crazy. It's just something like.
Okay, that's yeah. If that's like you doing all right. So are you working towards your own project, given that you have a love of albums and everything?
For
or you
sure,
just keep putting out singles?
Right now I got an album I released in 2015. It was just it was like the first thing I would just do out there. Basically, it was the first project. So it's nothing like high quality. It's like my very first project, but it came out really good. So for my first project, it was really good. And then I did a second one in I dropped it during COVID. And then I got one that's like a different other sound that I'm about to release. We're about to do the single and everything.
Another sound. Elaborate, please.
Well, Legalize 1 and Legalize 2 is kind of like a party kind of feel.
Gotcha.
It was just like a feel-good album. Like, I just want you to listen to it and feel good.
Right.
And then this one's kind of like, I'm rapping a little bit more. I'm using older samples. It's more, it got a kind of a darker side to it. And I'm rapping a little bit more.
Got you. So when y'all was you know, freestyling or whatever and roasting each other, what was you listening to at that time?
Oh man, you know what I mean? Around that time, it was like early 2000s, so shit, it could be anywhere from DMX, Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? Around that time, like one of my other favorite artists is LL coming out. LL was always dope. But at that time, you know, probably 50 Cent heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's that LL call. I always be saying it, man. Like, everybody copies everybody, and they copy shit that works. And maybe it's not a copy, maybe it's an evolution. Like Wiz Khalifa's kind of evolution of Devin, right? Mm-hmm. But there ain't been no LL evolution, and I'm like, why has not nobody copied that? Ain't nothing work like that.
Yeah, L was.
I mean, I guess Nelly kind of fit in that role a little bit, but man, I don't know. If I was an attractive 6 foot to 6'4" built motherfucker, I might try to get my LL Cool J on.
Hell yeah. I've been working on my weight a little bit. I'm getting my weight down. We about to do the thing.
Oh, you can do it, bro. I used to be 340 pounds.
Hell yeah, I'm about to get back down in shape. I'm about to go hard with it. Shit. But yeah, my sound. I think LL did his thing. He got a certain sound, and I
mean, look at Flow Rider. Flow Rider about 1/10 of a LL Cool J, and I guarantee he got $100 million.
Yeah, I bet you he good. He good right now, for sure. You know, he put a lot of projects out. So
you know, I usually don't ask this, but you got a level of intelligence and I feel social awareness that you know I've interviewed many white rappers, and I'm curious. Initially, did you have any problems and you know, entering the fray as you would? And since like this wokeness stuff is taken over, has anyone ever like said you don't deserve to be? Because I saw this shit where this white rapper got I believe it's in Sacramento too, and the crowd started saying that like he shouldn't even be allowed to rap because you know it's cultural appropriation and all that shit.
I mean, I just feel like the government is pushing this agenda and. Sometimes it might come from a source that you might think is reliable, but it might not be, and it's just a way to manipulate the system and turn everybody against each other. You know what I mean? I feel like
if we fighting each other, we ain't be paying attention.
Yeah, to them. We ain't paying attention to what they doing.
I feel you. It's like the media makes it seem like it's more divisiveness in the black and white between black and white people. There's certainly systemic racism and all that other shit, but I mean. It ain't like black people and white people just out here having race riots every day. That's what the news would make you think and shit.
No, you would think I get harassed every day or something like that, but you know what I mean? It's the way I carry myself, and you know what I mean? It's not my first rodeo. Like, I grew up in this shit, so
Word.
You know what I mean? I'm a part of the culture. Just
I mean, my wife, she literally from George Washington Hood, Mount Vernon, lily ass white Mount Vernon, right? Mm-hmm. And we moved to Houston. We live, you know, Maxwell Cream is. Mm-hmm. We live like right by Maxwell Cream, so that tells you all you need to know about where we was at. And they treated her with nothing but love, kindness, and respect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like man, a lot of motherfuckers would be surprised at that shit, you know.
Yeah, and it's all about the energy you give off too. So you know what I mean. If you a motherfucker always looking for trouble, you gonna find that shit.
I mean, you know, should be stereotypes, but they be stereotypes for a reason. And like real do recognize real. Like people do feel the energy you bring to the table.
For sure.
Cause you know, I ain't trying to be all emotional and shit, but I was around you for like 30 seconds. I could tell you belong. Mm-hmm. And you know, I mean, in this group that I'm an outsider in.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? We've been kind of known each other, and like this is the first time I met Rich Gates this weekend. So like, and you've been like associated with us for a long time. So it's, you know what I mean? It's like. I just feel it's elevating a lot higher, and it's dope. You know what I mean? I feel it.
Man, it's awesome that y'all can come together and make great music. I mean, you know, turn that shit into a lie, demonstrate unity, all that good shit. But before we get out of here, let them know what you got coming up and where to find you and your music at.
Shit, Showoff Stoner is my handle on almost every platform out there. We distribute through Empire, so everything's on every fucking platform. You ain't got an excuse there either. So I'm coming up with a single called To the Top. It's coming off my new EP called God's High View, and it should be on every platform very soon. I don't have a release date. I'm gonna shoot the video and we're gonna go all the way up with it. So
that's what's up. Make sure y'all check out OnlyFans, J-Haze featuring Showoff Stoner. Thank you for your time, brother.
Appreciate you.
No doubt. Superfacts Show, Superfacts Network, Showoff Stoner, Mark Walter Ward.
Stoner!